Hello and happy holidays to you. We're approaching the Christmas holidays and ending 2017, getting ready for 2018. And I just wanted to drop in and do a video about building better relationships. A lot of us have been in some relationships, no matter whether they were personal or romantic or whatever, that have not been really good for us. But we just stayed in them just to be around people or just to have someone. Family relationships have been affected, if you will, and some of us are just existing in our families. But what I wanted to say is that, a relationship first starts off with you as an individual. Are you together? What is it that you bring to the table when it comes to a relationship, no matter what kind of relationship it is? And a lot of us, regardless to whether we want to believe it or not, but we are damaged goods. Anytime that you've gone through anything, you are damaged. And the reason why I say we're damaged is because if we're coming from a biblical standpoint, the Bible says that a man that's born of a woman is but a few days and they're full of trouble. So we have experienced some trouble. So and that's just for my spiritual people, that want to always talk about, oh, I'm not going through nothing. Yeah, you're going through something. You've been through something if you're not going through it now. And if you're not, keep living, you're going to go through something. But what we have to do is behold ourselves. So before we go into 2018, we've got to do a self-examination of what we bring to the table in relationships, whether they're friends or whether it's a romantic relationship or whether it's a marriage or whatever. What do you bring to the table? What have you done to work on yourself to be a different you? I run into people all the time that they're just sad all the time and they want to be depressed. I just don't understand that thing. And they look for the worst in every situation. Well, no one really wants to be around a person that everything is negative, and every time you speak, there are negative words coming out of your mouth, and you see your life as doom and gloom. Nobody wants to be around that. If you can never smile, and I had to be aware of that, but I had to realize that at that time when I wasn't smiling and people were always asking me what was wrong, I really did have something going on, but I was in denial, thinking that nothing was wrong. But I was damaged and I was going through some things, and I didn't really know how to express that, or who could I trust to talk to and tell that. I didn't have many people to do that with, so I kind of did shut down and have myself and my stuff going on with myself. But now I'm happy. I've dealt with those things that I needed to deal with. I'm happy. So you see me, I have a smile on my face because I can smile, because I'm free from some things. I've dealt with them and I've gone through them and I've pushed on my way through. 2017 has been a wonderful year for me. Going into 2018, I'm very optimistic about my future. I'm looking forward to my future. I'm looking forward to 2018. Like I said, some things planned and lined up, and I'm happy ending 2017, going into 2018, because there's a lot of things that I have to make happen. Things are not going to just be given to me. So if you got to get yourself together before the new year, that's fine. If you have to put relationships in place and people in place before 2018, before the year ends, you do that. You may have to get somebody together over the Christmas ham. It's okay, but you got to get it together and be happy going into 2018. It's sad that it's so many miserable people walking around. The people are just killing people because they're miserable. They're hurting people because they're miserable. Come on, work on yourself. A lot of times we see people and they look happy. You don't know what's going on in a person's head, and they go home and kill everybody in the house or do whatever they do, and then you say, well, wow, I didn't even know they were going that was even going on. But you never know what people are going through. So that's why we have got to be together, as people, and again, churches, pastors, leaders. You've got to get into the hearts of your congregation, get into the trenches, find out what's going on with your people. We don't want to do work no more. You don't want to get into the trenches. You just want to preach from the pulpit. That's not working. It's not working. You got to get into the trenches. You got to talk to your members. You got to find out what's going on with them. You got to open up the doors and create a safe passageway for them to talk to you and to be trusted. A lot of you can cannot be trusted. This is why there is so much stuff going on, is because you cannot be trusted. Are you in a place where people can trust you? That's what we got to look at. That trust, that's an important factor in a relationship, is trust. No matter what relationship it is, can people trust you? Or do you run your mouth? Some of you need to learn how to shut up. Shut up. Okay, thank you. And I'm sorry, that's just it. We've got to make some changes, and change is inevitable. I mean, it's necessary. It's necessary. So going into 2018, let's do some self-examination. Let's see, what's really going on. Is this relationship conducive to my situation and where I'm trying to go, or is it not? If it's not, cut it off. So you be encouraged. Love your story. Love where you've been. I encourage you. I love you. I'm free, liberated. Hey, and you can be too, and you can be happy.